Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It is Wobble Wednesday on the 2nd of December. Hello, how are you? So, as always, my name is Karen. I'm here with Get Moving, and Get Moving is all about helping people with mobility issues to move better and get some solid exercise. So you may have mobility issues for a number of reasons. Some common ones tend to be things like if you have a disability of some kind, if you have a chronic ongoing medical condition, if you have an injury in rehab, something like that, anything like that, it might make you less mobile than other people. If that's the case for you, or if that's the case of somebody that you know or love, Get Moving is for you/them. You get what I'm talking about, basically. We're going to help you do some solid exercise. So, as always, we are here every weekday at 11 o'clock in the morning. Come find us right here on Facebook Live. But if you miss it, then don't worry, because we've got all the old sessions, all archived nicely in the website. The link should be somewhere up there, I hope. reesfitness.co.uk/getmoving. Click there, you'll find all the old workouts. You'll find a whole bunch of stuff, answers, questions, stuff like that. Just go and have a look. It's fantastic. As always, as always, down below, somewhere down there, there is a share button. If this helps you, or you think can help somebody else, then please, by all means, share away. Exercise is fantastic for us, but it is not something we can just think about. It is something we have to actually do. And so, if you share this and somebody else sees it and does it, it's going to help them. Just them thinking about it doesn't help them. Them doing it, now that's going to make things good. So please share away. So it is Wobble Wednesday today, and so every Wobble Wednesday I focus just a little bit more on people who are standing and who want to improve their balance. So even though I'm focusing on standing and balance today, if you are in a chair, if you can't stand, don't worry, we've got alternatives. We can still, but you're still going to work. But just for today, I'm going to focus on people standing. Okay, just putting it out there. Hopefully you have your resistance band handy, because we'll be doing the new exercise of the week, which involves the resistance band. You've got 10 seconds now to go dash and get it if you haven't got it already, because I've got a couple of notes on the board here. Oh yes, here, important here. First off, hello Kristen. I hope I'm saying your name right there. I really am. Kristen in British Columbia in Canada. Hello, everybody in the comments below. I wanted to shout out a big hello to Kristen for me. Give her a big thumbs up, say hello. She got in touch with me, and hopefully going to try and see if I can talk to her at some point. Time difference and all, it doesn't matter. So everybody, say hello to Kristen in the comments below. And Kristen, if I'm saying your name really badly, I apologise, I'm sorry. I know what it feels like. Everyone murders my name, but whatever. I'll learn it, I'm sure. Yes, I'm going to have a question for you as well now. So hopefully you're all sat there ready. Of course, I have no idea how long these exercises are going to last now. It's up to you. So I want you in the comments below to shout out a number between 20 and 30. Do it now, because that number is the number which I'm going to put in a timer, and that's how long we're going to do our exercises for. So first person to put a comment in the comments below, pick a number between 20 and 30. That's how long we're going to exercise for. So this is where we can find out how much of a time delay there is on Facebook Live. Sarah Vokes-Tilly, how long today? I'm just asking you right now, between 20 and 30. You tell me. I have no idea. You know I have no idea what I'm doing here. I am a total numpty when it comes to this. I'm relying on you. So everybody out there, anybody out there, just give me a number between 20 and 30 and we will do that. Richard, 24 it is. We're going to do 24 seconds then today for all the exercises. Thank you very much, Richard. Time is set for 24 seconds and we're good to go. Right then. So if you are seated, the exercises that you're going to alternate between today are with your resistance band, using your resistance band. You're going to do a pull apart. Okay, this is going to be working your posture and your upper back. Okay, always important. Holding onto your resistance band, palms upwards. Okay, not palm down, palms upwards. Holding on a resistance band. Sit tall, arms up, and you're just going to pull apart, stretch the band back as far as it'll go. So it's right there in the throat, and then under control, relax. So we have to sit tall, and we're going to pinch our shoulder blades back together, and then relax and repeat. Common things to avoid: slouching, having your arms down and just doing that. We don't want that. We want to be sat tall, arms up, and keep your arms up as they pinch back together like so. See how the band is at neck height, and then relax. That's the pull apart. That's our first one you're going to do, okay? Practice that for a sec. The second one is the elephant ear twists. Nice and simple. Elephant ears are hands behind your head, sticking your elbows out like big flappy elephant ears. And you're just going to twist. Only twisting. Forget the legs, just twisting. One elbow, just twist back as far as possible. I mean, take a few seconds to keep twisting and then relax. The same other side. Other elbow comes back, twisting as far as possible. Hold it for a sec and then relax. And that's going to be working on a couple of things. It's going to be working on upper back, shoulder blades again, posture, really important if you are seated. But also we're going to be using your stomach muscles. These stomach muscles are going to be actioning the actual twist bit. So upper back and belly. So you've got the pull apart and you've got the elephant ear twists. Okay? That is if you are seated. Now, if you're standing, working on balance, we've done it before, it's a popular one, the stamps. So if you're standing, what we will do will be stamping. Okay, quick demo. If your balance is a bit iffy, if you're unconfident, if you're unsure, make sure you're standing next to or close to a wall or table or something just to make sure. However, stamping, we'll use one leg. If we are going to fall, say in this case, forwards, the way that we're going to stop ourselves from falling and catching ourselves is if one foot, boom, stamps, catches us, okay? So imagine I'm falling, lose my balance. That's how I save myself, by stepping quickly, dynamically, and catching myself. We're not going to fall, but we're going to practice that stamp. So one leg stamps and recovers. And the same to the side. Imagine we're toppling sideways. Stamp, recover. And imagine you're toppling backwards, losing your balance backwards. One leg stamps and recover. Okay? And we'll do that one side and the other side. So stamping at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Okay? Same on the other side. Stamping, stamping, and behind, stamping. We're practicing what to do if we lose our balance. Okay? It's worst case scenario. If we're falling, how do we save ourselves? By stamping. Okay? So they're the exercises we're going to be doing. 24 seconds. Thank you very much, Richard. And yes, Kristen, are you ready to join us as well? Again, if you're unsure, just everyone say hello to Kristen down there and make sure she joins in with us, okay? What we got first of all? Marching on the spot. If we are seated, sitting tall, marching on the spot like so, just getting your legs up. If we're standing, balancing, shifting our weight from onto one side, marching, shifting our weight onto the other side, marching, and just marching on the spot. 24 seconds worth of it. Are you ready? Let's get going. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Marching on the spot. So, if we're standing, remember, see how my body is swaying from side to side. I'm shifting my weight onto one leg, marching. Shifting to the other leg, marching. And that's how we're going to get our legs moving, but also how we're going to keep and regain our balance, by shifting our body weight around. And that is our time. So our first exercise, what we've got, if you are seated, we're going to do the twist, elephant ears twist. So if you're seated, hands behind your head, elephant ears out, one ear, twist right back behind, hold it for a second, and the same on the other side. The other elbow, twist right back behind, use your stomach muscles down here, hold it for a second, and recover. If we're standing, we're going to be stamping with my right leg. Now I know because of Facebook and everything this looks like my left leg, but trust me, this is actually my right leg, okay? 24 seconds of stamping or twisting. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So stamping, recover. See how, again, how my body weight is moving. Stamping, recover and behind, stamping and recover. My body has to move around with this as if I'm falling and I'm catching myself. I'm using this leg, boom, making a noise and stamping away there. It's a good exercise. And that's time. There we go. Well done. So that is how we're going to alternate all the exercises. So back to normal. What we got? Shoulder rolls. Seated or standing, rolling the shoulders back. If you can, rolling the arms back. If you need, just rolling one arm back. But do not forget about this other side. Get what you can out of your bad side. Do what you can from your good side. 24 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Rolling the shoulders is the easier version. Shoulders come up, back and down. Again, making it harder is by making it bigger. Getting the elbows up. But again, my shoulders are coming up, pinching them back and down. And if we can, doing the whole arm version, reaching up, feeling my shoulder blades behind me there, squeezing back behind and down. And that's time. So next exercise, if we're seated, the band pull apart. So if you're seated, get your resistance band. Hold it palms upwards. Hold it tight. Sit tall. Stretch it, pull it apart. Again, feel your shoulder blades pinching behind and then relax and then repeat. If we're standing, stamping with a left leg. Trust me, this is my left leg. In 3, 2, 1, go. Stamping, recover. Stamping, recover and behind. Stamping, recover. Again, this is a loud, dynamic movement. Boom, there. Now, you may not be able to do it as big and loud as me, maybe, I don't know, but try it. Boom. Have the biggest stamp you can do. Boom. I want to hear it as well as the cop cars going past. There you go. And that's time. So moving on again. So we have got what we've got. Knee bends. If we're seated, kicking your feet out like so, moving the knees in as big a movement as you can. If we're standing, balancing again, obviously, kicking the heels back towards the bum. In 3, 2, 1, go. Kicking them back. Small moves is easier. Bigger moves is harder. Do the biggest version you can do. But again, I flog this like a dead horse, I swear. But my body weight is moving side to side. And that's how we do our balance. If I was to keep my body still and just lift one foot off the floor, I am going to immediately fall over. That ain't going to work. I shift my body weight and then kick, okay? Time. What have we got next? Twisting. If we're seated, elephant ears, twisting one way and then twisting the other way. Big moves. If we're standing, right leg. My right leg is stamping. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Stamping, recovering. Shift my body weight, stamp. Behind, shift my body weight, boom, stamp. So I say this all the time, because I mean it. Balance is not about staying still. Balance is about being able to move your body weight around and control that movement. And we get good at that by practicing it. Time. So, the exercise of the week. So everybody now, if you don't know this exercise of the week, have a look back at yesterday's session. At the end, on Technique Tuesday, I go over the exercise of the week. It is the bow and arrow. So, seated or standing, it's the same thing. Hold on to the bow. Hold on to the string of the arrow there. String of the arrow? String of the bow. You get what I mean. Hold on to the wooden bit. Hold on to the stringy bit. And you're going to draw the bow back. Again, think about shoulder blades here. Those of you who are seated, you should hopefully feel your upper back working by the end of this, definitely. By the end of the session. A lot of upper body going on here. Draw it back. Hold it for a sec. And then recover. 24 seconds on one side. 24 seconds on the other side. In 3, 2, 1, go. Draw the bow back. Elbow nice and high. Recover. Pinch the shoulder blades and recover. Pinch and recover. You get the idea. So we're getting depending on where you hold the band, back here is easy. Here, whoops, is harder. Okay, that's our time. Same thing, other side. Now, you may well have one side which is better than the other. That's okay. Still do the best that you can, okay? It's all about trying the best that we can do, okay? Other side, are you ready? You're going to hold it and draw it back. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Hold the bow, draw the bow, hold it for a sec, and recover. So, as seen from here, I'm in a nice narrow line there. I'm not slunching and having all things flapping about. I'm in a nice narrow line there. I'm pinching my shoulder blades back, as seen from behind. Pinch the shoulder blades together and then recover. And that is the exercise of the week. Now again, if you're unsure about it, if you want to know alternatives and stuff like that, have a look at yesterday's Technique Tuesdays session. And I'll go over a bit more in depth, okay? Lose that. What do we got? Unless you're seated. If you're seated, keep hold of it. If we're seated, pull apart. Okay? If we're standing, left leg stamping, left leg. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, shift my body weight, recover it. Shift my body weight, recover, because that's what balance is all about. Being able to control and move our centre of gravity around. If we're staying still, this isn't going to help balance because we're not shifting our centre of gravity. We need our centre of gravity to move and then recover. Move and recover, okay? Time. Double taps. Seated version. Sitting tall, one knee up, twice. And then the other side, twice. Don't slump back and fall backwards. Stay seated tall. If we're standing, again, this can get a balance going. So if you're unsure, stand next to a wall, a table, you know the drill. But a double tap, knee comes up, twice. The same on the other side, twice, okay? Small move is easier, bigger move is harder, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. So, knee comes up twice, same on the side, knee comes up twice. And again, there's a common denominator going on here with the balance. My body weight is shifting as I prepare and then lift my foot up. I shift my body weight and then my foot comes up. It's all about controlling that centre of gravity. That's it, time. Elephant ear twists. If we're seated, these ones. Okay, big moves. If we're standing, right leg stamping, right leg. 3, 2, 1, go. Stamp, recover. Shift my body weight, stamp, recover. Shifting my body weight, stamp, and recover. And repeat. A nice big, loud stamp. A quick, dynamic, powerful move. Not just a tap, not just a floaty thing, but I want to hear that move. Time. Side bends. Bendianas are back in town. Okay. So whether you are seated or whether you are standing, you are going to be just as bendy as Anna. So one arm definitely goes down. You bend sideways, side to side. If you can, as one arm goes down, other arm comes up and over, and you bend and get a good little stretch over there. Moving the spine, okay? Whether you're seated, whether you're standing, same thing. 3, 2, 1, go. One arm down. If you can, the other arm comes up over the top. Make it as big a move as you need, as big a move as you can, but as small a move as you need. If you can't do the massive move, that's fine. Just do the massivest move that you can do. Massivist is actually a word. I saw it in the dictionary. It was written in crayon, but it was definitely in my dictionary. So do the massivest move you can. Time. What have we got? I've lost my place. We've got side bends. Pull aparts. If we're seated, you know what to do now. Palms upwards. Nice and high. If we're standing, left leg stamping. 3, 2, we're getting stuck into it now. Off we go. Stamp, recover. Shift that body weight, control it, recover it. It doesn't matter how fast or slow or how many times you do this move, but the actual move, the stamping, that needs to be fast. But then recover in your own pace. Quick move and recover. Quick move and recover. Time. Well done. Oh, squats and sit stands. If you are seated, time now to not be seated. Tuck your feet back. Get your body weight forwards. Use your legs. As I always say, this is a leg exercise. Use your arms to help if you need. That's fine. But this is a leg exercise, so make as much of the work go through these things as possible. You're going to stand tall and then sit down under control and then repeat it as often as you can in the 24 seconds. If we're standing, squats, good balance again, feet apart, toes out slightly, feet flat, imaginary chair back there behind me. And we're going to sit back onto that imaginary chair and stand up. Start off with a small move, that's fine. But then build up into a bigger move, okay? In 3, 2, 1, go for it. So, smaller move is easier. So start off there and build up into a slightly lower one. You build this up over the course of a few seconds or course of a few days, maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months. Doesn't matter the time scale, but you build it up into a bigger, stronger move. And time. Twists and right leg. If we're seated, elephant ear. Twists, hold, recover. Twist, hold, recover. If we're standing, right leg does the work. Right leg is stamping. 3, 2, 1, go. Stamp, recover. Stamp, recover. Stamp, recover. Again, if you're toppling forwards, boom, that's what's going to save us. If we're toppling sideways, that's going to save us. And of course, if we're toppling backwards, boom, that's going to save us too. Time. What do we got? I've lost my place again. Just tightrope walking and ankles. I am losing my place on the board. There's a lot of stuff on the board today. If you are seated, ankle movements. Heel touches the floor and then toes. Get as much movement out of that joint as you can, backwards and forwards. Of course, what we do on one side, do the same on the other side. Even if you have a bad side and a good side, I don't care. Still do as much work on your bad side, if not more, compared to your good side. Heel toe, okay? If you're standing, a great balance one, the tightrope, you know it, you love it, I know you do. You've got an imaginary tightrope painted on the floor, okay? Get your paint it out there. Feet apart is easier. The narrower your feet are, the harder it gets. You adjust it however you need. But with me, off you go, walking forward, heel toe, on this imaginary tightrope. Again, what's happening here now is we are controlling and managing and moving our central gravity. We're keeping that central gravity over that central tightrope line, and we're moving it, we're adjusting it by adjusting our arms, adjusting the other leg. All these things are shifting that central gravity around. Now exactly the same thing, but of course going backwards. Toes, heels. And again, where our arms are, how far out to the side, one side or the other, all that is going to adjust our central gravity. And we are managing it, we are controlling it, we are keeping it on that central line painted on the floor. I'm sure you have painted the line by now. It's been long enough. And then one more time going forwards, off you go. Heel toe. If we can control our central gravity and keep it over our feet, we're going to stay on our feet. It's when our central gravity disappears off beyond our feet that's when we start getting into trouble. But that's when we can use our arms to help counterbalance and make sure we stay on our feet. Last time going backwards, toes, heels, off we go. Toes, heels, away we go. On that center line, on that imaginary tightrope, using our arms, wobbling as much as we need. The wobbling is there to help us keep that center of gravity over that line. Boom, job done, nicely done. Pull aparts. If you are seated, pull apart. Remember, palms upwards, hold on tight, pull it apart, hold it, recover. Pull it apart, hold it, recover. You should hopefully be feeling lots and lots of work in that upper back through all of these exercises. Everyone who's seated. If we're standing, left leg, 3, 2, 1, kick it, left leg again, boom. And you know I'm going to say the same thing because I always bloody say it. Moving the body weight around, shifting forwards, shifting sideways, not keeping our body still and flapping a leg. No, that's not it. It is shifting, recovering, shifting, recovering. Time. Okay, getting towards the end now. So fast feet time. Let me adjust my timer. 10 seconds worth of fast feet. So if you are seated, nice and simple. Sit tall, drum your feet on the floor. Imagine you're running nice and quick. Small move. It's not a big one. It's a small move. But running nice and quick on the floor, okay? If we're standing, so like you noticed, hopefully you've noticed with the stamps, we've had to move our feet quickly to stamp. We can't stamp slowly. You can't. A stamp has to be done quick. So this is where we practice quick feet. Running on the spot, like so. As quick as you can. If you're not as fast as me, don't worry. If you are faster than me, fantastic. I don't mind, but you do the best that you can do, the fastest that you can do. 10 seconds worth. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and quick. Moving them around nicely. Feet like a blur, like a flash. Boom, time. That's our first bit. Now, I always say this because it's true. Second time is always better than the first time. So get ready. We're going to do it again, but a bit better, obviously. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Quick feet. Going as quick as you can. Moving them. Drumming on the floor. And that's it. Give them a tactical waggle. I'm going to shift my timer back to 24 seconds because we now have elephant ear twists. If you are seated. That one. If we're standing, right leg stamps in 3, 2, 1, go. Stamp, recover. Stamp, and behind. Stamp. Move your body weight around. Catch yourself. You're toppling one way. Catch yourself. Toppling backwards. Catch yourself. Toppling forwards. Catch yourself. That's where the stamp comes in. Time. Shadow boxing. Okay. I'm getting out of breath. I hope you are too. Now we make sure we are. 3 rounds, shadow boxing. Whether you're seated, whether you are standing, fists up, punching, moving your arms back and forth. Imagine a target in front of you. Doesn't matter who it is, the person you don't like, that's the person. And get them nice and hard. Get out of breath. That is 100% the point of this last bit now. Get out of breath. Let me get this out of the way. If we're standing, same thing, shadow boxing, but of course we're thinking about footwork. So Arms are secondary if you're standing. Primary, I want you to be nice and light on your feet, on your toes, shuffling forwards, shuffling back, okay? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So, shuffling forwards, shuffling back with me, like a little dance. You reckon we can tango together? I think we might be able to tango, you and me, just the two of us. Nobody else involved, it's a private thing, it's okay, just you and me. Tangoing together, shuffling forwards, shuffling back, swapping our legs if we want, shuffling and shuffling. And that's time. So we've got round 1 done. Same thing, round 2. This time, if you're standing, your footwork is going to be side to side, left to right, okay? Sideways shuffling now, okay? Are you ready? Round 2 in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So punching but shuffling sideways, and then the other sideways. You can swap your legs if you like, that's okay. But sideways and sideways. Left and then right. And then mix and match. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Moving your feet, you're on your toes, nice and light on your toes. And time. We have got 1 round left. So if you're standing, I want to do a mixture of forwards and backwards, side to side. Whatever mixture you want, but keep those feet moving. I'm this last round seated, so I'm going to join. If you're seated, join in with me. Are you ready? Last round. 3, 2, 1, go. Punching away. High punches, lower punches, sideways hooks, uppercuts. Just keep them going. And twist the body. Don't just flap your arms, twist the body. Get yourself moving quite nicely. And punching and getting out of breath until time. And then we've got the final bit, the last ones. If you are seated, pull apart. Remember, palms upwards. Pulling apart. If we're standing, it is the left leg we're stamping. The left leg. It's the last bit, this is. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Stamp, recover, stamp, recover, stamp. Again, you go at your pace. As long as the actual stamp is done quick, you can recover in your time. A quick stamp, but recover at your pace. Stamp, and then recover. And there we go. Time. That is our lot. Fantastic, everybody. Have a breather. Relax. Quick check of your entire body. Make sure no parts of it have fallen off. Not lying on the floor. You haven't broken anything. You haven't kicked the TV in or something like that. I don't know. So make sure everything's okay. Everything's still moving and working all right. Fingers crossed, it should be. But that is our workout for the day. That is just nice, simple. All those moves. Nothing magic or mystical about any of them. There's no woo stuff. It is just good, solid, practical movements. We do them good. We do them often. We do them again. That's how we improve. And that's why we do this every weekday at 11 o'clock. And that's why there's a share button down there so we can get as many people as possible joining in with us. And that's why there's the link to the web address up there with all the old archive videos. So you can go back and have a look at them again and again, time and again. You'll have your favourites, I'm sure. It's wonderful. You know, it's really good. I don't actually know what I was talking about then. But tomorrow, welcome back tomorrow, 11 o'clock. It is Thinking Thursday. Using our brains to not just go through the motions, but to actively think about what we're doing and how we can improve it. It makes such a massive difference if we use our brains, if we think about what we're doing, we plan ahead. That's what we're going to do on Thinking Thursday tomorrow. So in the meantime, yes, Kristen, I hope that was okay. Hope it went well for you. Let me know how it went. We will see you tomorrow. I've run out of things to say. I'm going to shut up now. Thank you very much, boys and girls. It's been fantastic. I'm going to see you later. Bye-bye.